up, everybody? Welcome back to Taste Like Music. Kramzer and Joe here. I'm Joe. It's Kramzer. And side 3 week for Miley Cyrus. And we're going to talk about some female pop stars of the millennium, this millennium. We're not going to rank them, but we're going to give you our 5 favorites. Did Miley Cyrus make your 5 favorites? Did he make mine? Did he make the watchers out there? Good question. Let's talk about it. Kramzer, who you got for your 5 faves?
All right, so we're doing Mount Rushmore plus one, essentially. We love to do those Mount Rushmores, but we're going 5. Here's one I got. Almost got an Album of the Year nomination in 2008 with her debut. I've got Santigold. Really love her stuff. She has 3 albums and she has one more coming out in September this year. She just has a lot of really cool blend of she has a really cool kind of like soprano voice. She's got a cutesiness to her, but not too much, not twee, which you hate. Like there's just kind of like a maturity, there's a womanliness to it, but also kind of dainty. And her song, she just puts out really good songs. They're always kind of funky, kind of indie pop, usually like kind of up mid tempo, and they're always just really full of good hooks and kind of not synth pop driven, but like little touches of that sort of stuff. Also going with an obvious one, someone we've covered on the channel who Joe and I really, really like. I've got to go with Lady Gaga. Obviously, just a powerhouse here of, getting that kind of gritty club vibe, 4 on the floor, the Madonna comparisons, the showmanship, the voice. Now she's a killer actress, all of that. And, I really like a lot of her stuff. I think she's got great pop songs, but, Joanne is kind of my favorite, the one where she kind of spread her wings and did more of the country vibe. Love that album. Just missing was Charlie XCX, by the way. But I am going with MIA, very elusive artist, not allowed here in the United States, and probably, more on the hip hop side of things than pop, but I'm going with her because if she puts out stuff, it usually gets pretty popular, especially in the UK. Everyone knows Paper Planes, but all of her albums are really interesting. She's very sophisticated, and I just love her sound. It's so like world music, hot and kind of still bouncy and everything. And there's just so many influences to it, and I just get such a cool global feel when I listen to her stuff. Next, I'm going with the young sensational talent, Lorde. Love Pure Heroine, love Melodrama. Wasn't crazy about their newest one, but still had signs of really cool stuff on it. But those first 2 albums, man, are just some of my favorite pop records of the last 20 years. I absolutely love them. I love her mystique. I love her coyness. I love her songwriting. But my absolute number one, if there was any doubt, one of my favorite artists of all time. Bring it on. Everyone hates me for this. Lana Del Rey, absolutely fantastic. She's got, I think, 5-star albums from me now. She's just so awesome, so beautiful and detached and gritty and self-aware and ugly with her like self-deprecation and just her neediness and all of that. I just love the way she writes. I love the way her sounds. I love the Jack Antonoff production on a lot of her stuff. I love the Dan Auerbach stuff. I love it. I love it. She's my number one, probably my favorite pop star in general. And I would suspect she's also in your top 5. Prove me wrong.
I won't, but I will take what you said about I Love It. Makes me think of Iconopops. I Love It, which of course written Charlie XCX, which is my number 5. I didn't love her quarantine stuff like that hyper pop, but I love Sucker from 2014. I think that is fantastic. Love almost the punk flavor to it. And her latest one, Crash, I thought was pretty good. So she's a little all over the place, but she is extraordinarily talented as a producer and a writer and a performer. And I think whatever she does, it's pretty cool. Also on my list, I'm gonna go with Beyonce. I always hated Destiny's Child, but when she broke free, ever since Dreamgirls, that was really the first time I was like, wow, she's really good. So Since then, I don't love everything she does, but she has a ton of great hits. I really liked Four, the album, a lot. And Lemonade's good. She has a new one coming out. Her self-titled has some cool stuff on it as well. Crazy in Love's a great song, so she's on my list. I also got Lady Gaga, just fantastic. Reinvented pop music basically back in 2008, bringing in that Euro disco dark. And then, she got tired of that and did some country stuff. And now she's doing, she does everything. She can duet with Tony Bennett. She can do a country album. She can do a raunchy Euro disco album. She's just fantastic. Obviously, she's on my list. She won Album of the Year for me in 2013 with Art Pop. Another one in common, Lana Del Rey. Got to get on here. Absolutely love Ultraviolence, of course, but I don't think she has an album. You love her, and you take all the heat off me, because I also very much like her, but not quite as much as you. I don't think anyone loves her, not even herself, as much as you do. But I don't think she has an album under 4 stars. Maybe one, but even that, like, everything she does is great. Love her personality. Fantastic stuff. Number one, though, obviously, my girl, my queen, Carly Rae Jepsen. Just love her ever since Emotion came out in 2014, was it? Yeah, 2015 for Emotion. Just thought she was the bee's knees. Love those Canadians as well. Can't get enough Canada. Call Me Maybe, didn't love, but then after that, pretty much everything she's done since is great. Even her B-side albums are wonderful. So she's my number one. I don't care what, we weren't ranking them, but she is obviously number one.
Yeah, and you mentioned Tony Bennett. So I will throw out also just missing, but just doesn't quite have enough material like Amy Winehouse. Just
Mm.
sensational talent. We lost her too soon, but yeah, I
Yeah.
never got the Beyonce love, to be honest. I'll go more, I don't know. There's some I don't think her voice is that great. I like her songs more than her voice.
Well, yeah, I mean, there's a lot to choose from anyway. For completists, Miley Cyrus was 7th for me. Right behind Taylor Swift would be 6th, and then you got like Adele, Katy Perry, Kesha, Rihanna, Demi Lovato, Ariana Grande, Lorde, Billie Eilish, Casey Musgraves, maybe you could throw her in there. Lots to choose from, so it'll be interesting to see what everyone else comes with. They're 5. They're Mount Rushmore +1. Any
Yeah.
closing comments on the babes of the 21st century?
Babes of the 21st century. No, I don't. They've kind of taken over, the pop world and especially the, indie folk kind of world is where the women I think are really nailing it. I mean, you get Angel Olsen and Julian Baker and Shanna Van Etten and Phoebe Bridgers and the indie rock scene and all these artists that are just, I just saw Japanese Breakfast at Pitchfork. She was friggin' unreal. And Mitski headlined and just sensational. I mean, our preferred style of rock subgenres is almost completely dominated by females anymore. So it's pretty cool to see.
Yeah, it absolutely is, but that is a video topic for another video for sure. But let's see your lists. Leave your 5 or 10 or whatever you want to do down in the comments. Love to see those lists down there. You can like the video. I would like if you would subscribe to the channel, hit the bell for notification, check the description for all the social media links, and of course our Patreon, where you can subscribe to us ourselves, give us a couple bucks maybe here or there, helps us make videos. You can join our Discord server as well. We're always talking music on there. So yeah, thanks for watching. For Cramser, Jason, whose favorite female pop artist of the 21st century would have to be who? Any guess? Probably Billie Eilish. We're gonna go with Billie Eilish. So yeah, thanks for watching. We'll see you next time here on Taste Like Music.